What's up, guys? Nate here, Country Classic 57. Just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. But first, so yeah, I know it's been a couple days since the first part of this video, but I really, guys, need to talk to you guys about something. But first, I gotta do something, and I mean it's well, you'll see it here in a second. 3, 2, 1, and I'm back. All right, so yeah, I gave myself a hair. I got a haircut. And I tried to trim this up. Anyways, the meat and potatoes of this one, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. And this has been nagging at me for a while now. I work in the auto parts industry. This right here, I know it says Rent-A-Center. I do not work at Rent-A-Center. No, have I ever worked at Rent-A-Center? Someone gave me these shirts. They're nice, they breathe. They're actually light. And yeah. Anyways, while it's somewhat raining on me here, I wanted to discuss something. So I work in an auto parts store. You guys know that. For those of you who are new, who don't know anything about me, I work at an auto parts store. I do not want to tell you where I work at. It's one of the smaller stores. Like I said, I do not want to get into it. So my biggest issue with the auto parts is the fact that, you know, I have been working there. I've been working there for 3 years. Over 3 years. I am number 3 on the totem pole on my home store. And I am basically part of the nucleus of the store that keeps everything running. You know, and I'm not blaming this on my boss, because it's not his decision. It was never his decision to make anyways. It's higher up the food chain. But my problem is that I make minimum wage here in Michigan, which is $9.25 an hour, and I have yet to ever get a raise unless minimum wage went up. And for me, you know, it's nice to have an in-between job, but the way auto parts is right now, you can't make a career out of it. The auto parts industry right now is getting to be the point of where you can never make a career out of it. You can never make money to survive working at an auto parts store, even as a manager. And I'm not saying that from experience, but I know it from what things have transpired. So the fact that you cannot make money at the auto parts store, it is there. It's a done deal, you know. And I'm not saying it's not all the corporation's fault either, because I mean, I have customers call in, you know, hey, what's this part? How much is the price of this part, and when can you get it? I said it's da 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 da, you know, it's this price, and I can get it, you know, either next day, or if it's on the weekend, I can get it here Monday morning, no problem. And they're like, oh, no. I can get it off of, I can get it online. I'm not going to say which auto parts store online, or the online is, you know, yeah, anyways, Rock Auto. Anyways, and they're saying that I could get this off of this website for, you know, maybe $60 some more, $60 some off the price that I quoted them, which, you know, I'm trying to give them what I can get, give people the best prices. You know, I'll be happy. We price match. We price match with, say, other stores, but there is no way, you know, Joe Dirt on in a parts store can ever match the price of an online place. There's no guys that goes in between. You gotta pay me, you gotta pay the driver, you gotta pay the warehouse guy, you gotta pay you know, gas and stuff like that. There's just, the price variance is not there. It is there to where, you know, my price is up here, you know, up here, and their price is down here because there's no middleman. You buy it online, it ships to your door, and more than likely, not to be rude, but you can't, half the time you do not get the right part the first time. Or, you know, some of the people who think that it's just so easy, order it online and it's there and it's the right part every time. You know, ta-da, you've ordered the wrong part. And then you try to blame it on the company, the online place. Oh, blah, 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 you sent me the wrong part, blah, 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 blah. This is what I was looking for. It's like, oh, okay. Then you know, 2 weeks later, after you sent in the other one, and they sent in another part, it was the wrong part again, because something messed up within the shipping or whatever. You gotta send it back a second time. You know, it's just, it's a whole mess. And I'll be honest with you guys. This is early on in my YouTube, I guess if you want to say, not career, but YouTube postings. I make $800 a month. A month. I do not even gross 12 grand a year. Or I don't even net 12 grand a year. I probably gross 13, somewhere around there with taxes. You know, that's where I'm at. That's the reason why you guys haven't seen me do anything with this truck yet. Sure, I'll drive it around every once in a while. I gotta keep oil in the darn thing. But other than that, I've done nothing to it because I can't afford it. I can barely afford what I've got. You know, this car right here, I pay $200 a month on it, and I still owe, I believe I still owe 2 grand on it, on the car. 2 grand. That's still another, say, year and a half to almost 2 years of me paying for it. So I got that. Insurance for both this beast right here and the car is $200 a month. Insurance is outrageous here in Michigan. So there's half of my paycheck. I gotta pay for food, gas, you know, that's another reason why I don't drive the truck anymore, is you get 7 miles to the gallon. I gotta wait for this thing during the winter time to warm up. You know, that's another 5-10 minutes of me wasting gas for the truck. You know, granted, yeah, I probably have a fuel problem. It'd probably be a whole lot better if I buy another carburetor for this truck and fix the fuel issue. But it's still the fact that, you know, this thing leaks oil. The power steering pump and gearbox need to be replaced on this truck, and both inner outer tie rods on this truck need to be replaced as well. You know, ball joints need to be replaced. That's another thing that's very scary to drive in a long distance. In long distance is the fact that the ball joints need to be replaced like ASAP. Reason why I haven't changed them yet, and I know they're cheap, is because I want to do the 4-wheel drive conversion. I'm starting to get frustrated on the fact that the auto parts industry is not a place to call a career or a full-time job or any kind of decent job. Because I'm sorry, but most of the companies nowadays do not want to hire someone who actually has some experience in auto parts. The only thing they care about is whether they can read a computer and answer the phone. That's all they care about. And it stinks that it's like that, but the reality of it is you can call, you know, some random store here in town on the weekdays, and unless you're calling like a local independent store, they have no idea what you're talking about. You can ask them for, you know, for you car guys, I have actually prank called a couple different people. Not in this general vicinity of where I live, but I have prank called some random store asking them for a thermostat for a 68 Beetle. They're not, there's no water cooling at all in those cars because they're air cooled. You know, a car guy would know that. Someone who's just reading the computer is not going to know that. They're going to look up a 68 Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle, and they're not going to see, they're going to hunt for it for 30 minutes and say, no, I can't get that part. Click. You know, a regular parts guy's like, ha, you're funny. What else are you looking for? No one wants to pay. No auto parts store want to pay for people who actually have any knowledge whatsoever on the cars. And it stinks that is the fact of it. The fact of it, and the other fact is that, you know, it's not worth it. I'm having shops calling, yelling at me because they ordered the wrong part, but yet it's still your fault. And you're thinking, you know, I make $400 every 2 weeks. Why am I dealing with this when it's all it does is just stress you out? And for me, I'm a foodie. I love chocolate, chocoholic. Every time I get nervous, I eat. I'm a nervous eater. So by doing that, I start eating, and I've gained weight. I've actually been losing weight lately, thank God. But, you know, it doesn't help it at all. It just makes stressful situations, it's just not a good atmosphere. But yet, the companies don't care. All you are is an employee number to them. And whether, you know, some of the stores, if you don't make a certain amount of sales, you either get docked for it, or they just fire you. And that's not even fair. I drive for my company. I do everything. Like I said, I am part of the nucleus of that store. People have gotten to know me. People actually call on me, you know, make sure, and they don't, I'm going to get them the right part, or I'm going to find out some things, you know. People rely on me. And the fact that people rely on me, but yet my company doesn't even care to say, oh, hey, by the way, you know, you've been here for 3 years. Why don't we give you a raise? They won't even do that. They won't even think about it. That hurts. It's not worth it. Anyways, I figured I wanted to rant to you guys about it. Tomorrow should be fun. By the way, this is week. This is the last time I recorded. Tomorrow there is a car show, and whether I go broke or not, I'm here to buy candy for the kids. It's a trunk or treat. I am driving the beast, and I'm gonna have for the truck to kind of dress it up, also kind of get, you know, panels, stuff like that, because, you know what, this stuff, this right here is starting to really annoy me. I have to replace that fender just because of that. Just because of that. And it's ticked me off that I have basically watched this truck rust away from me. Granted, it's still not as rusty as some other trucks. I mean, people buy those things and they fully restore them. I am going to fully restore this thing. It's not going to be to what everybody else wants, but that's going to be how I want it. You know? Anyways, comment what you guys think. I just really felt like ranting today about why I am so ticked at how things are going right now. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. You know, I don't like ranting. I don't like having a negative video at all. I like having positive, something that's funny, something that's, you know, by the end of the movie you're getting a good laugh out of it, or at least you're enjoying it. You know, that's one of the things that my movies, enjoy the ride. That is my slogan for this whole YouTube thing right now. You know, why do I feel like I need to rant? Why do I feel like I need to get this off my chest? It's because this, I really wish people would see this. And you know, I don't have the solution. I don't have the solution for it. Maybe someone else does. Or maybe someone sees this and says, you know, hey, maybe I should give this guy. I don't know. I just want to have this go. And like I said, I've loved working for this company. But I'm looking for the next thing. I can't afford to stay there, but yet I can't afford to leave. That is me basically feeling like a slave doing what I'm doing. And it hurts. It really hurts. Anyways, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on how you guys think and feel of it. You know, and don't forget to subscribe. You guys subscribing to me, you guys will have the, you guys will know what is going on with me when you subscribe, because at that point, then you guys get the notification say, hey, I posted another video, or hey, this guy's doing this, or this guy's doing that. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you next time.